Hello and welcome back to Fuji Japan Travel. We've got something special for you today. Our top 10 picks for lunch spots in Tokyo. We're featuring more of everyone's favorite, tonkatsu. So, stay tuned till the end and let's dive right in. First up, we're at Ginza Station, and I've got to show you this must-try tonkatsu place if you're in Tokyo. Harenochi Katsu is the name, inspired by the wish to bring a sunny smile to your face with their delicious tonkatsu. You can feel the owner's warm vibe as soon as you step in. The sizzling sounds from the kitchen as they fry up the tonkatsu are just irresistible. Here, it's all about the katsu set meals. I went for their famous 200 grams loin katsu set for 1,300 yen. You can add tea rice, ponzu, and wasabi for a little extra, and it's worth it. Along with the main loin katsu, you get cabbage, pickles, cold tofu, clam miso soup, and rice, with free refills on cabbage and rice, which is a real treat these days. And the loin katsu? Tender enough to cut with your teeth, slightly pink, with a light, crispy coating. They start breading it right after you order, so it's freshly made, juicy, and crunchy. It's quite thick, so it's really satisfying, especially for the price in Ginza. Surprisingly, about half of the customers were foreigners, and the menu had English too, which is great for tourists. The place has a fantastic counter-seating atmosphere. You must try tempura if you come to Japan. Let me introduce one of the best tempura shop in Tokyo, Ginza area. Nestled in the Chuo district, particularly in the Nihonbashi area, this place is steeped in history. With commercial facilities like Karedo Muramachi and retro-style buildings, Nihonbashi gives off a calm vibe, especially if you visit early in the morning. The place was already 70% full. By noon, more than 10 people were queuing outside, showing just how popular this spot is. If you're planning a visit, I recommend getting there early to beat the crowd. In early November, I noticed umbrellas and free drinking water outside for heatstroke prevention, a thoughtful touch. I ordered the tempura meshi for 1,380 yen. First up, they served rice, miso soup, and black bean tea, with refills on the tea. The set? A generous assortment of shrimp, squid, white fish, chicken, pumpkin, eggplant, maitake mushrooms, shishito peppers, and a tempura egg over rice. The maitake was impressively large, and the tempura egg, somewhat rare, was a delightful surprise. Pouring soy sauce over the soft-boiled tempura egg on top of the rice? Simply perfect. The rice portion was a hearty 300 grams, but I opted for a smaller serving. It was great to freely sprinkle pickled radish, squid yuzu, and salmon roe on the rice. The tempura, served freshly fried in 2 batches, included pumpkin and squid. This spot has definitely become one of my top recommendations recently. Amazing value, great portion size, and freshly prepared dishes that are both satisfying and not overly greasy. So, that's a wrap on our tempura experience. Stay tuned for our next culinary adventure. Just a minute's walk from Amitasanda Station, exploring Red Pepper Bistro. It's so close to the station, just about 10 steps away. When I arrived right at opening time, the place was already bustling. Amitasanda is Tokyo's trend-setting fashion hub, where stylish young women stroll the streets, and during winter, the main thoroughfare, Cat Street, is beautifully lit up. Amidst this trendy scene, Red Pepper has been a well-kept secret for over 30 years, a true historical gem in this fashionable area. This was my first visit, and it was absolutely worth it. Their signature dish? The lasagna for 1,600 yen. And let me tell you, it seemed like everyone had come for this dish alone, a clear favorite, probably spotted by many on Instagram. Along with the lasagna, you get either iced or hot tea, an appetizer, baguette, and a bite-sized honey panna cotta for dessert. The appetizer and dessert change daily, and the staff kindly explain each dish as they serve it. The lasagna, served piping hot, is brimming with sauce in a Yanagawa nabe pot. When you scoop it up, the layers of lasagna emerge, covered in a rich, homemade tomato sauce that's creamy yet not overwhelming, perfect to scoop up with the baguette. It's deliciously cheesy without being too heavy, allowing you to savor every bite. The hospitality here is just as delightful as the food. With a couple of chefs in the kitchen and a friendly server in the hall, the atmosphere is welcoming and warm. Follow me, I am still in Chuo City. And I arrived a restaurants where is near from Ginza Station, to a place that's not just a restaurant, but a piece of history. As I stepped down into the basement, I was greeted by an ambiance reminiscent of a traditional Japanese house. A serene escape in the midst of bustling Ginza. Ginza, known for its upscale vibe, can surprise you with some affordable gems, especially for lunch. The place I'm taking you to today has been standing proudly for over 130 years, transformed from an old house into a spacious dining area with 58 seats. The best part? Each seat is a cozy kotatsu, offering privacy and comfort. On the menu today is a limited edition Wagyu beef hamburger steak, and I was lucky to get the last one. It's easy to see why it's popular. Imagine getting this delicacy in Ginza for just 1,000 yen. It comes with rice and miso soup, and yes, you can ask for more rice. The speed at which the steak was served was astonishing, almost too quick to believe. Served piping hot with steam swirling around, the staff even reminded me to be careful. The choice of sauce varies between traditional Japanese and a daily special. The Wagyu beef is tender, melting in your mouth without any greasy aftertaste. From the moment I walked in till the end, the service was impeccable. The staff were so attentive with the tea refills, they even joked about being tea demons, due to their speed and efficiency. If you're in Ginza and looking for an authentic experience with fantastic food and exceptional service, this is the place to be. Stay tuned. We're heading to a spot that's a must-visit when in Tokyo, located just a 3-minute walk from Tokyo Station. Known as the beating heart of Japan's capital, Tokyo Station isn't just a major transportation hub, it's also a gateway to some amazing culinary experiences. For those of you visiting Tokyo for the first time, you'll be pleased to know that many restaurants around here are English-friendly, offering a hassle-free and enjoyable dining experience. On this visit, I went solo and got seated at the counter, but the place is huge, with about 160 seats in total. It's mostly table seating, with about 20 counter spots, and some areas are partitioned off, making it a popular choice for groups or even solo diners. Descending the stairs to the basement, I was greeted by a vibrant, spacious setting, reminiscent of the mystical mansion from Spirited Away. And the best part? They serve a sukiyaki set meal for under $10. Sukiyaki is a hot pot dish that usually includes thinly sliced beef, which is considered the main ingredient. It's accompanied by a variety of vegetables like napa cabbage, shiitake mushrooms, and green onions, as well as tofu and shirataki noodles. Don't hesitate to try dipping the cooked ingredients in raw egg. It's a traditional part of the sukiyaki experience and enhances the flavor. The beef sukiyaki set, priced at 1,000 yen, comes with miso soup, a raw egg, and pickles. For an extra 100 yen, they'll switch the soup to pork miso. And here's a lunchtime bonus, free upgrades to extra large or jumbo rice servings. Their lunch menu boasts 7 different options like chicken tempura, pork ginger, and grilled salt mackerel, each with generous portions. The self-service tea adds to the homely feel. The sukiyaki here is on the sweeter side, typical of the Kanto region, and comes loaded with burdock, leeks, vegetables, and even udon noodles. The meat slices are so substantial, each bite is a delight. Overall, the cost-performance ratio here is incredible. Delicious sukiyaki, generous meat portions, all in the heart of Nihonbashi for just 1,000 yen? It's a steal. This place is definitely a top pick for anyone wanting to experience authentic Japanese cuisine without breaking the bank. So, if you find yourself near Tokyo Station, make sure to check this spot out. Next is Shinjuku Station's hidden restaurant. As you may know, Shinjuku has become incredibly convenient in recent years. Right across from Shinjuku Station, there's Bus to Shinjuku, where you can hop on a highway bus to travel all around Japan. A pro tip for budget travelers: avoid long holidays like New Year and summer vacation, and use overnight buses to save on travel costs. Now, let's talk about this hidden treasure of a restaurant, chosen as one of the top 100 restaurants in the famous Tabelog site in 2022. This place is known for its meticulously selected Edo-style tempura, sourced fresh every morning from the Tsukiji market. For my meal, I chose the tendon tempura rice bowl for 1,430 yen. Tempura typically includes seafood like shrimp, squid, and various types of fish. It also features a variety of vegetables such as sweet potato, eggplant, bell peppers, and green beans. The ingredients are dipped in the batter and then deep fried in vegetable oil. The frying is done quickly and at a high temperature, which is why tempura has a unique, non-greasy crunch. Tempura has an interesting history. It was introduced to Japan by Portuguese missionaries in the 16th century. The word tempura comes from the Latin word tempora, which refers to times of fasting when no meat is eaten. The tendon I ordered was a delightful mix of fish, shrimp, kaki-aj mixed tempura, eggplant, onion, and red ginger, all generously packed in a bowl. Despite the substantial appearance, each bite was a delight, with the sauce being perfectly balanced, not too sweet. The quality truly lives up to its top 100 reputation. And the finishing touch? A refreshing orange jelly dessert that was just as delicious as the main course. Stay tuned for more exciting culinary discoveries with Fuji Japan Travel. Now it is time for udon. Let's diving into the world of udon, a must-try when you visit Japan. We're exploring a highly acclaimed udon restaurant just a short stroll from Ebisu Station. Udon, for those new to it, is a type of Japanese soul food. It's a thick noodle made from wheat flour, known for its chewy texture. Believe it or not, the origins of udon are thought to trace back to China, arriving in Japan during the Nara period 710 to 794 AD and becoming popular during the Edo period 1603 to 1868. Each region in Japan has developed its unique take on udon, like the famous Sanuki udon from Kagawa or Ananiwa udon from Akita. Today, udon is cherished both in Japan and globally, served in various styles, from fast food to fine dining. At this restaurant in Ebisu, we ordered a lavish set meal. It came with 3 appetizers, BEST10 shrimp tempura udon, 3 types of tempura, 3 kinds of condiments, and a choice of seasonal rice or warabi mochi for dessert. The starters included dishimaki tamago rolled omelette, katsuo tataki seared bonito, and braised beef sinew, all exquisitely prepared. About 7 minutes later, the warm udon arrived, though you can opt for cold udon depending on the weather or your mood. The tempura, especially the maitake mushroom, was outstanding, large in size and full of flavor. What's innovative here is how you can personalize your udon with various condiments like green onions, plum yuba, and kitsune. It's a fantastic way to adjust the taste to your liking. This meal was a delightful surprise, a luxurious feast at an affordable price, showcasing the creativity and quality you can find in Tokyo's udon scene. Have you ever heard Tantanmen? I'm thrilled to introduce you to a must-visit spot for Tantanmen lovers, located just a short walk from Ginza Station. Tantanmen is a Japanese version of dan dan noodles, a Sichuan dish from China. It typically consists of ramen noodles served in a spicy soup flavored with chili oil, sesame paste, and sometimes peanut paste. The original Chinese version is typically less soupy and more of a spicy sauce over noodles. You might have noticed that many noodle shops, including ramen restaurants in Japan, often feature counter seating. This is actually a reflection of Japan's cultural tendency to make efficient use of limited space, especially in urban areas like Tokyo. Counter seating not only saves space but also facilitates quick and direct service, perfect for the fast-paced nature of ramen dining. Today, we're trying the signature dish of this cozy spot, the Tantanmen, priced at 1,300 yen. Here's a fun fact. You can get rice for free with your Tantanmen. Besides Tantanmen, they also offer Mapo tofu noodles, sanratanmen, and a brothless version of Tantanmen. After about a 10-minute wait, the Tantanmen arrived, and it was a feast for the eyes. Topped with coarse minced pork, fried onions, and thinly sliced raw onions, it sits in a rich and creamy sesame-based broth. The first sip of soup reveals a luxurious sesame flavor, with a hint of Sichuan pepper adding a delightful aroma and a mild numbness. The thin noodles mix perfectly with the soup. You can also add some chili oil and Sichuan pepper oil from the table to kick up the spice level, which beautifully complements the rich sesame flavor. As I progressed through the meal, the subtle spiciness gradually intensified. For those who love extra heat, you can amp up the spiciness for an additional 100 yen, though the standard level was quite fiery already. Now I have arrived in Akasaka, a bustling area of Tokyo that's not your typical tourist destination. It's a major business district packed with offices, and it's close to Nagatacho, the heart of Japan's political scene, housing the National Diet and Prime Minister's residence. By night, Akasaka transforms with its vibrant karaoke bars, clubs, and live music venues. Nestled in this lively district is a pasta restaurant that's frequently featured on TV. Just steps away from Akasaka Station and near TBS, a major Japanese TV network, you might even bump into comedians or TV personalities in this area. This particular restaurant, celebrated for its aging cheese pasta priced at 1,200 yen, has a unique claim to fame. It's known as the original Bolognese specialty store with just one menu item. The confidence in their singular dish is impressive, and it's no wonder they've caught the attention of numerous media outlets. I ordered their most popular dish, and here's a fun twist. While their standard portion is 1.5 times the usual size, I opted for the smaller portion, saving 200 yen. The pasta arrived piled high, featuring thick, chewy noodles and a generous topping of snow-like cheese. The bolognese sauce, finely minced and tender, perfectly complements the chewy pasta, offering a satisfying blend of textures. As the cheese melts, it intertwines with the richly simmered red wine sauce, enhancing the dish's depth and flavor. It's truly a luxurious, hearty meal that lives up to its reputation. So, if you find yourself in Akasaka and looking for an extraordinary pasta experience, be sure to add this spot to your list. Finally, you can't avoid going to Tokyo's most vibrant areas, Shibuya. Specifically, we're visiting a famous Teishoku restaurant located just a short walk from Shibuya Station. Shibuya is known for its dynamic atmosphere, and Shibuya Parko, where our restaurant is located, is a hotspot for the latest in youth culture, fashion, anime, and manga. It's a place where you can find stores like the Pokemon Center and the official Capcom store, offering merchandise from popular games like Monster Hunter and Resident Evil. And let's not forget, there's a cinema and a rooftop area offering stunning views of Tokyo. Now, let's talk about the restaurant. It's well known for its sumptuous pork kakuni Teishoku, priced at 1,600 yen. It is a traditional Japanese dish that is both delectable and rich in history. It's a great example of Japan's culinary culture and a must-try for any tourist exploring Japanese cuisine called Buddha no kakuni. It is made from pork belly that's been slowly braised until it's incredibly tender. The pork is typically cut into large cubes and simmered in a mixture of soy sauce, sugar, sake, and dashi, a type of Japanese stock. This combination creates a savory, slightly sweet, and deeply flavorful sauce. The set meal includes the main dish, side dishes, dashi rolled egg, miso soup, and rice, with pickles and umeboshi available on the table for you to add as you like. These complimentary side items and the option for free refills on miso soup and rice really add to the charm of Teishoku dining. The main event, the pork kakuni, is surprisingly large, much bigger than it looks on the menu. It's tender to the point of falling apart with just chopsticks, and the thickness of the pork belly makes it incredibly satisfying, especially when paired with rice. The dish also comes with a boiled egg and daikon, making it a hearty meal. After filling up on this delicious Teishoku, why not take a stroll around Parko? And there you have it, a taste of Tokyo's incredible culinary landscape with 10 must-visit gourmet spots. Each offers a unique flavor of this vibrant city. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss our next food adventure. Until then, keep exploring and stay hungry for more.